Good morning. It's 11:05 a.m. Do you know where your home equity is? Welcome to the Velocity of Money. Here now to answer your questions about real estate, capital, equity, funding, and finance, your host of the Velocity of Money, Michael J. Barnes.
Welcome back to the Velocity of Money. This is Michael J. Barnes, and you're listening to KFNX 1100, Arizona's news talk leader. Don't forget, you can also listen online at www.1100kfnx.com. We're in the studio today with Kaylin Roberts and Jerry Lee with the Dream Vesting Group. These two young ladies are experts in the short sale area. They're not going to tell you what you want to hear. They're going to tell you what you need to hear. There's a big difference between what you want and what you need in the case of getting out of a situation. We talked during the break about the different types of people, who qualifies, who doesn't qualify, who it's good for, who it's not good for. And Kaylin, take just a moment. First of all, Kaylin, go ahead and give the phone number up, but then I want you to talk about people that are upside down and how you're here to help.
Okay. You can reach us at 480-363-6752. And what we want to get across today is that you just need to call someone if you are upside down in your mortgage. If you have a listing next door and it's a bank-owned or a short sale, there's a good chance you're probably upside down in your mortgage. If you bought any time in the last, what would you say, Jerry?
In the last 5 years, we're almost back to 2003 pricing right now.
Well, and just to jump in real quick here, Jerry and Kaylin, that it isn't just the people that purchased. It's the people that use their homes as ATMs.
Yes, absolutely.
To do any number of different things. Kind of a crude way for me to say it, but let's be honest. You watch the television. I'm not going to use any names. One of them rhymes with Lytech, though, and they've got a commercial where they're showing pictures of, use your home to buy a big boat and all this stuff. And you know what? Look, everybody got sucked into that, and now Here we are.
If you use your second mortgage to build that big, beautiful pool in your backyard, maybe you need to call.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. We always tell people, like you just said, everybody got sucked into it. It doesn't mean you're stupid. It doesn't mean you necessarily made a really bad decision. Not everybody. My parents in Nebraska didn't, but but most people got caught up in what was happening in the real estate market, and good marketing ploys like that.
It really is.
Yeah, and the bottom line is you don't, like we said earlier, you do not have to be late on your mortgage payment. You do not have to be facing a foreclosure. If you are simply upside down because you refinanced your home or purchased, too recently, and the house next door is selling for $100,000 less than yours is, and you just need to get out of a bad financial situation, you are a candidate for a short sale or even a loan modification. Yeah,
it's one of the things about loan modifications that I hear all the time. I listen to any opportunity that I have to look into other companies that do loan modifications. I'm interested in what they're doing. Unfortunately, a lot of times I hear things that they're telling people that are just not real. For instance, if you owe $400 and your house is worth $300 and you want your lender to forgive $100,000 on a loan modification, the chances are that isn't going to happen. Whereas, though, with a short sale, when you're exiting the property because it just isn't going to work, they would, in most cases, consider doing that.
Absolutely. If that's the market value of your home, they're going to consider it. The bottom line is the banks do not want the properties back. It costs them so much money to go through a foreclosure process. And as our prices are falling monthly, weekly, even daily, the likelihood of the price being extremely lower by the time they get the property back, it's 100%.
Oh, in addition to the $60,000 in foreclosure costs,
right?
Them paying real estate commissions and a few other fees is significantly better because the loss is going to be significantly less with a short sale. Now, here's a question, and I hope that I'm not putting either of you on the spot. But so the guy owes $400 on his house. The reality of it is it's worth let's just say $300, and you go and you do the listing, and this guy's out at the cocktail party, and his cousin shows up and says, "Hey, I'll buy your house." Is that something? I'll buy the house from you, and we'll make the bank pay the difference, and I'll just let you stay in the house. Is that a situation is that realistic? Are they going to find out, or is it correct? Is it good to do that or not?
In real estate purchases and transactions have to be arm's length. Now,
Okay.
Arm's length is described as your parents and your children.
Okay.
Other than that, we pretty much stay out of it because Theoretically, yes, that it could happen.
Okay.
However, the banks want to see that the homeowner is not benefiting, so the homeowner would have to definitely become a tenant and be paying, rent to the new owner at
Okay,
that
so
point.
so there are many legitimate situations where you could meet someone that would buy the home and allow you to stay in the
Yes.
home.
Absolutely.
Okay, well that's